Hey guys, welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. Last time we went into the AB rooms with Clover, and she came out to us and said that she changed her mind. She does not want us to betray. She wants us to ally because she knows who Tenmyoji is, which she just fucking just said. She didn't say who he is.
No,
she just
but she
says,
said
I
she
know
knew.
who he is.
Yeah. Which would have been fun for us to be like, what? Who does she know?
Yeah.
But we already know the answer to this.
Yes,
so,
it's been revealed.
So we decided that we'd go with what Clover said and choose ally this time.
We're going to try to ally and see
Even
what
though we
get.
know that it's very risky because there's a bunch of other 6-1 groups or pairings. So we'll see how this goes.
Very risky, and it honestly could be a dead end. Someone could like get 9 and just fucking peace out. So we'll see. Ally. Whee!
Ally.
Yeah,
Here we
click that
go.
X button.
Yeah.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Okay.
Thank you for your Ambidex game.
Okay. All
right.
Stop talking
welcome.
so slowly. All right, here we go.
What did you choose, Sigma?
You saw, didn't you? You didn't see me push the button?
No.
Huh. Well, you'll know in a moment.
That's rude.
Let's go.
I gave her a light pat on the shoulder and headed towards the wall where
why
the
didn't you
results
just
would be
fucking tell
displayed.
her?
What a rude
Like,
man.
What the fuck? Also, did she not? She didn't see us press the button. She just wasn't looking.
She just closed her. She just put her hand over her face.
Results
No, I don't know
from
what
round
she did.
2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
Okay.
Please direct your
Okay. Everyone here except for Tenmyoji and Quark. Yes. Okay. Okay. Oh,
Yep.
all right. Okay. Yes.
Perfect. Exactly as we hoped.
Awesome.
Nobody's got 9.
Perfect. We can keep going. I'm going to take...
And everybody knows that Dio tried to kill Alice.
He
so,
sure did.
That's always fun when people realize what a dick he is.
Yep. Revealing picture. Okay.
That is the most shockingly unshocking voting screen I
Yep.
think we've ever had.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
points
All right.
have been assigned.
All right. Yes.
Please check.
Yep.
Okay.
Bracelets.
A lot of 8s.
Lot
Look at
of
all them
8s.
8s.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you chose ally, huh?
Yeah. Quark is sick. Quark is wait, what the fuck?
Quark is
is
sick,
sick, a kid, and unable to vote.
vote.
I was like, Quark is a sick kid.
That's also true.
Yeah. I couldn't bring myself to betray someone like that.
Thank you.
No need to thank me. I only did what anyone would have. So you guys chose ally too, huh?
Of course. Tenmyoji had only 1 BP left, and he was guaranteed to vote ally. So there's no way we could betray somebody in that position.
Cool.
If we had, then he'd...
Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't have much choice.
And then,
Meanwhile,
yeah,
and
Alice
then
K and Dio, on the other hand.
we all turn and look at them like,
we're just,
huh.
interesting. Seem to have had a less pleasant round.
Hey,
Yeah.
what the hell is your problem? You're either crazy or just an asshole.
Yeah.
Were you trying
Both?
to kill
I
me?
don't know.
No, nothing like that.
Well, then what was it like?
Yeah.
If we'd voted ally,
You would be dead. The needles in your bracelet would have activated, killing you.
See? That's exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't think there was any way in hell you guys would choose ally, not with Alice's BP at 1. The only way you could possibly vote was betray. Picking ally when I knew you guys would pick betray would have been suicide.
I guess
you can't die. You've
Yeah.
got 6 BP.
Yeah,
That's
also
the argument.
true.
Is like, yeah, if you're absolutely certain the other person is going to pick betray, there's a certain logic to just
You
picking
should also
betray.
pick betray.
Yeah, but also
Yeah.
death is on the line. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Well, maybe
yeah.
not immediately, no.
Fair point, but yeah.
that's how Dio is though. It's always like, okay, I get it, but
Yeah.
also you're objectively terrible.
Right, I know.
Yeah.
Like he so rides the line between like just being a bad person and then like everything he said, like always having plausible deniability or like some sort of rationale behind his actions, and I'm like, ugh, you want to like punch him, but then you're also like, ugh, but
Yeah, but he also just kind of laughed at Sigma as he was dying. So like
he totally did. He actually did genuinely 100% kill us in that one round.
And then laughed at us about it. So like no.
So
the thing
fuck
is
him.
we've seen him go all the way to the end.
Yes.
And he sucks.
Yes.
So yeah.
So
But I would have been signing my own death warrant. Heck, not just mine. Everyone except Kay's.
What?
Didn't you think it through? Your vote was always going to be betray. Let's say I was a raving lunatic and picked Ally. What would happen to Kay's BP?
6 + 3 would make 9.
See? Then it'd be game over. Life over. He'd open the number 9 door and blow this popsicle stand. And that'd leave us twisting in the wind, living out the rest of our miserable lives stuck in this place. You see? That's why I chose betray. I did it to save all our necks, including yours.
okay.
Again, it's hard to argue, even
know.
though you're like, but also.
But also you're shitty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alice gritted her teeth and scowled fiercely at Dio, apparently trying to think of a rebuttal, before finally snorting indignantly and stalking away. Shortly thereafter, the warehouse was filled with a rumbling sound as the doors sliding shut.
Rumble. Listen to that rumble.
The Ambidex gates.
Yes,
Round
yes,
3.
yes.
Star
Star
key.
round.
There is
Star
no
keys.
Ambidex.
Yep.
Okay.
Stars. As many times as we want, huh? Then that means
We can play the AB game as many times as we want,
yes.
right?
That's what you said.
Hey, didn't Zero Jr. say something about this?
As soon as the
Yep.
gates appear.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, he did. Can you guys all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all our colors and groups are this time.
Within
Okay.
moments, a series of wrists were extended for me to examine.
Yep.
It's interesting because usually, in a lot of the rounds, by round 3, people have run off because they're angry or frustrated or
Right.
whatever. While this was frustrating for some people, surprisingly, everybody's kind of here.
Everyone's pretty calm,
Yeah.
and like maybe because this was the most predictable outcome here. Yeah. So, and like the safest outcome essentially.
Pretty much, yeah.
So. All right.
Oh, I have to click through them.
Oh,
Okay.
well, that's weird. Okay. I see. Luna and Clover are a cyan pair, Phi and Alice are a magenta pair. The remaining 3 are all solos. Kay is red, Dio is green, and I'm blue. So how are the groups supposed to work for the next round? I think the next doors are going to be those white ones down in the floor B warehouse.
Yeah, I heard about those. Alice told me about them while we were here waiting for you and Clover. I think I've got them figured out.
Yeah, so lay it out for us. How are the groups going to shake out this time?
Phi nodded and began to explain.
Okay.
So we're blue.
We're
with
blue,
Tenmyoji
blue
and
solo.
Quark. Okay.
Yep.
Tenmyoji and Quark pair up with me. And then everyone else.
Okay.
Oh? Is there only one option?
Yes, no other combinations would be able to open the secondary doors. Admittedly, Tenmyoji and Quark aren't here for us to check, but I'm sure they're the yellow pair. If they weren't, then Sigma would be stuck without anybody he could pair up with.
Are we gonna run through a puzzle by
Oh, God.
ourselves with nobody with us?
We can't. They have to come through.
Oh, that's right, they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd have to put up with Dio again.
Well, you just didn't think hard enough then. Sooner or later, everybody puts up with Dio. Wait.
Good job, man.
Oh, Dio.
Oh my god.
You know, weirdly, I'm glad you're here.
I'm not. He fucking killed us.
Yeah, no, he's terrible.
Yeah. I guess Alice fucking killed us too, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so. And I love that they're the ones fighting each other all the time.
It looks like we have a lot of time until the primary doors open.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, we have a lot of time. 80 minutes? Is that what it
I'm
is?
worried about Quark's condition. Those pods can't cure Radical 6. He still needs help.
Well, we don't have anything to lose.
Alice is fine.
So we might as well look for that medicine.
She hasn't
Accelavir,
shown
right?
any symptoms yet.
So far.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Huh.
Although it's...
So I think that means that something is happening where it's spreading. I I think. Like, I
We just don't know because she almost always is affected by it. Basically, we're kind of at time with her, so now we just need to see if something happens pretty soon.
Right. And also, there's that one instance where we have it.
Yep.
Yeah. Or not one, two?
One.
Instances? Oh, one.
Only
okay.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the rest of you?
Oh, I'll help.
As will I.
Me too.
You're gonna go look for Accelerator?
Fine. I guess I can help.
What about you, Sigma?
Of course I'll help. What kind of a jerk wouldn't?
Okay.
Looking
we
at
should
Dio.
split up and search.
Dio, yeah, fine, whatever. I'll look.
Yeah. After some discussion, Dio and Kay were assigned to the pantry, Luna and Alice to the treatment center, and Clover, Phi, and myself to the pressure exchange chamber. Okay. Weird group of rooms.
Shall we regroup in the Floor B warehouse 10 minutes before the
It's in
doors
the
open?
laboratory, though, right? That's where it is.
It's not open.
Oh, that's right.
So they're not going to find it.
They're not. It's a wash. Yeah, okay.
We all nodded. Kay turned to Alice and Luna.
You are going to the treatment center, correct?
Yes.
Then please remember to tell Tenmyoji where we intend to meet and when.
Okay.
You must also remember to bring Quark with you. I am concerned about removing him from the pod, but it can't be helped. Without Quark's bracelet, Sigma and Tenmyoji will be unable to open the secondary door.
Right.
Maybe with Tenmyoji again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good. Looks like we got all that straightened out. Let's go.
With a final nod to one another, we split up. Each team headed in a different direction.
Still don't like splitting up, but at least it's all like everyone's on the same page right now.
That is true.
Yeah.
Everybody's eerily calm.
Yeah, and has like a goal in mind currently.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope, nothing here. Oh, it's not gonna be here. So, this is the pressure exchange chamber.
No, this is the prep room. There are 2 levels. The actual pressure exchange chamber is downstairs.
How do you know that?
Alice told me. She was one of the people who investigated this room.
Did you talk with her when you were waiting for us back in the warehouse?
Yeah.
Well, let's head down the stairs then.
Good idea.
Okay. What's gonna go on in here?
Just kind of exploring
Yeah.
to no end. I
It's
mean,
weirdly making me nervous.
yeah, and the
Yeah.
thing is, there's no bombs on this route so
No.
far. There's no Alice.
So this is the real thing.
Seems like it.
Why do they have something like this in here?
Well, this is just what Alice told me, but
Apparently, the pressure inside the facility was a lot higher than the pressure outside.
Whoa.
That was part of the system designed to keep the virus from getting in. It did mean, however, that we'd need to go through a decompression process in order to get outside.
remember all those suits along the wall of the prep room? Those keep you from getting infected. We won't even be able to enter the pressure exchange chamber if we don't have them on.
I see. Whoa, 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 whoa. Then that newspaper article was right?
Unfortunately, that seems pretty likely.
So the air out there is teeming with Radical 6.
Yeah.
Something's been bothering me.
What is it?
Aren't you saying that if we put on those suits, we can go into the pressure exchange chamber and go outside, right?
Oh. No, we can't do that. The door beyond the pressure exchange chamber is locked up tight.
Damn it. Just one door between us and freedom.
Well, if you look at it that way, it's the same as the number 9 door.
Okay, yeah, but...
Whatever. We need to be focusing on finding that Accelavir. Quark needs it.
Yeah, you're right.
I'll go look around upstairs. You two take this floor, all right?
Got it.
Okay.
Okay, Clover, let's do
Yeah.
whatever it is we're doing.
Yeah, what are we even doing here? I guess they're just looking around.
Yeah. We looked everywhere we could think of, but turned up nothing. Eventually, I couldn't keep my mouth shut any longer.
Hey, what do you think the deal is with this stuff about the world being infested with some crazy virus? A pandemic seems like it would make the news, but I don't remember hearing anything. Wait a minute. You mentioned it, didn't you? Back when Dio was asking questions? We were in the infirmary. It was right after Quark lost it.
Have any of you guys heard anything about any sort of viral pandemic?
Well, no, but...
And then Alice said,
I have heard rumors about a virus being used as a bioweapon.
so what's the rumor she was talking about? I got the feeling you and Alice were talking about the same thing. Clover, what do you know? What are you and Alice anyway? I heard you guys belong to some sort of organization, but what is it?
Clover was quiet for a long time. She bit her thumbnail and looked down at the floor. Then finally, she lifted her head and met my eyes.
Fine. I think I can trust you. Just don't tell Alice, okay?
All right.
Promise?
Promise.
Clover nodded and began to talk. I listened with rapt attention, at a complete loss for words. Here is what she said.
Oh,
do you want to read it? Yeah.
Alice and I are agents of the SOIS, which is under the jurisdiction of the Department of Defense. SOIS stands for Special Office of Internal Security, and we're an elite intelligence division that investigates potentially disruptive or dangerous elements such as domestic or foreign terrorists, radical political splinter groups, and religious organizations with extreme agendas that could pose a threat to state or citizenry. Our existence hasn't been made public, so there are only a few people who even know we exist. You're probably wondering how I even got involved in something like that, huh? Well, it started when I met Alice. I told you that I've played the NONARY game twice before, right? Well, this was after the second time, so about a year ago.
Okay, so the second NONARY game took place about a year ago from now, or from when they got picked up, which was like in 2028. Was that their date? So it was like 2027. So if it's like 40 years in the future, it's 2068 or 2070 or something right now, potentially. Okay.
Seems to make sense.
Yeah. It's basic math. we just, God damn it.
I mean, yeah, like a lot of this game is just being like, I think that's right. But like,
so.
Basically, if it's been a year since the first game and then we're 40 to 50 years in the future, somewhere around there.
Yeah,
then, like you said, you can kind of
extrapolate.
Yeah,
exactly.
We just escaped and we were stuffed into this SUV barreling across the desert. I was driving, and that's when I saw her. Alice. She was standing next to the road with her thumb out. She was already working for the SOIS, and she'd been on her way to the building we'd been trapped in as part of her investigation. But on the way, her car had broken down. We offered to give her a ride, of course. After she got in, we started talking, and it turned out that Alice had gotten a tip that the terrorists she was after were in the building we'd been trapped in. We couldn't see how us playing the NONARY game had anything to do with the terrorists, but Alice had a suggestion. Maybe the two people who trapped you in there are the terrorists. That didn't seem very likely to us, but we were chasing after them anyway, so we decided to bring Alice with us. Unfortunately, we didn't find them. As far as we know, they're still out there, on the run. Anyway, we were taken back to SOIS headquarters and put into custody. I guess they thought there had to be some kind of connection between us being kidnapped and the terrorist group they were investigating. But they must not have found anything because after a few days of questioning, they let us go. We all went home and returned to our lives. But things didn't go back to the way they'd been. My mom got real worried about me and my brother since we'd gotten kidnapped twice now, so she hired bodyguards for us.
Probably appropriate if we're gonna be honest.
Honestly, good mom move.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, my son and daughter have been kidnapped twice for some crazy experiment. Y'all aren't leaving the house, here's a bodyguard.
Yeah, ever again.
Like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't told you about my brother, have I? He's super awesome, for one. Oh, I'm gonna cry. Oh. And he was in both the last two NONARY games, too. So anyway, we'd been grabbed twice, but the people behind the two NONARY games were totally different. That didn't matter to my mom, though, so after all these huge men in black suits followed me and my... So after that, all these men in black suits followed me. Okay, here we go. It was awful. We were always being watched. People would look at us funny because we were being followed around by a bunch of creepy-looking guys. I couldn't stand it. Just when I thought I'd finally be free, all that was waiting for me was another kind of prison. The only time I was really happy was when I was hanging out with my brother. So we were talking it over one day, and we decided to leave, like run away. So we did it. After that, we lived on our own. How old is he? How old is Snake? He's like only a couple years older than her, right?
Yeah, I think he'd only be like 21.
Okay, yeah, because she's like, because right now she's like, I don't know, 19 or something.
Yeah.
Like late teens,
yeah.
maybe 20.
Yeah, exactly. Like, so they're somewhere around there.
Okay, yeah.
I think she said she's, yeah.
Because in the second NONARY game, she was younger. She was like 15 or something.
No, because it's only been a year between the second NONARY game.
Oh, that's right.
And I think she was older than we thought.
Okay.
Because I didn't really go into how old she was. I think she was like 18.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then he was like 21 or something. Yeah. I don't know. I just pulled that number out of my ass, but it feels right.
Yeah.
I worked in a cafe, and he composed music. He plays the harp, and he started writing this kind of new agey music. It got kind of popular, so we didn't have to worry too much about surviving. Well, that's kind of cool. Sometimes he'd play at little venues like coffee houses and stuff, and his fans would show up and listen to him play and cry. Or some of them would meet on their way. Would meet on their own and recite stuff from the book he'd written and play his songs. I know that sounds kind of like weird and culty, but they just do that stuff on their own, okay? My brother doesn't have anything to do with it. He's got a fan base.
Yeah, Snake's like, alas, it's terrible being so cool and popular.
Yeah, right. Anyway, we did that for a while, and then one day Alice showed up. I need your help, she told us. We need people who can do what you can do. So, it sounds like new music. This is kind of cool.
Not.
Oh, damn. It's music we haven't heard in a while. So we went to the location she gave us, and it turned out it was the headquarters of the SOIS. So they'd taken us, where they'd taken us after the second NONARY game. Oh yeah, it's not different music. You're right. They put us in a room with about a dozen or so people who were all about the same age as us. A bunch of them looked familiar, too. It only took a moment to realize how we knew each other. They were the kids from the first NONARY game. We were all excited to see each other again, and we were hugging and shaking hands and stuff. And then Alice walked in. The whole room went quiet. She walked up to the podium and looked around the room, making eye contact with each of us. Right now, a terrorist organization is preparing for a major attack. They plan to trigger a viral pandemic. If they succeed, they will strike a massive blow against all of humanity, not just any one country. It's possible that we as a species will die out completely. We are doing our best to prevent this, but we need your help. You are what we call espers. You have the ability to access the morphogenetic field. We need that. I'm guessing you don't know what any of this is, but basically we can do this thing that's kind of like telepathy. I mean, it isn't really telepathy, but that's probably the closest thing, okay? Espers can resonate their consciousness with another person through this thing called the morphogenetic field. The purpose of the first NONARY game was to research that ability. So they kidnapped kids who had the potential to do it and threw them into the game. Alice had gathered up all the kids from that experiment. Well, I mean, it had been 9 of us since it happened,
9 years.
Oh, 9 years since it happened, so we weren't really kids anymore. Anyway, everybody she'd brought in was an Esper.
Also, Aoi and Akane probably weren't there.
No, yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. I thought she was gonna say it wasn't all 9 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that included me and my brother, of course. I bet you think I'm just making all this up, huh? I don't blame you. It is pretty crazy. I mean, I was even starting to forget I could do that stuff. So when I heard Alice's story, I was like, screw that. I was trying to move on with my life, and now some shady government creeps wanted me to use some weird ability I had for them? No way. I wasn't even sure I could do it anymore. Some of the others felt differently, though, and they told Alice they'd do it. It was a job, after all, and most people wouldn't turn down a salary like that. Oh, right, I forgot to tell you. She told us how much they'd pay us if we helped. It was a lot. More wealth than you can imagine. But I was still totally against doing it. My brother told me he'd go along with whatever I decided, so I decided we're leaving. A couple days passed, and then Alice showed up at our apartment. She didn't waste time. The people behind the first NONARY game might have been part of the terrorist organization Alice and the SOIS were after. Wasn't that, she asked, something that I might want to know more about? That got me curious.
It's sad knowing that Clover immediately got kidnapped and, like, tortured after this.
I know.
It's just like, oh, Clover.
God, yeah, she was like, all right, I'll do it.
And then
she gets kidnapped.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then she gets kidnapped again. Clover's entire life.
She just gets kidnapped.
Yeah.
God damn it. My brother too. But the clincher was what Seven said to us. He was one of the guys that got abducted with us for the second NONARY game.
Good to know that they're keeping up, though.
Yeah, that's good. She called him on her phone right then and there and handed it to us.
Oh, I guess not.
Oh. You guys are the only people who can do this. We don't know where Junpei is. He's gone off to travel the world looking for Akane. I haven't been able to get a hold of him. Please, just do me a favor and help Alice out.
That explains why Junpei wasn't involved with this whole thing.
Because
it does seem weird that they'd recruit everybody and not the dude that did the thing.
Yeah.
You know?
So, because he's out looking for Akane and Aoi.
Yep.
Yeah, because otherwise it would be Akane and Junpei going in, or doing this too, because they did the thing.
Yeah, but Akane is a super criminal.
That's true. Akane
I just
is
keep
a
in
super
mind that she's like...
She's a billionaire wanted criminal.
Yeah.
So, yeah. A billionaire super criminal.
Yeah,
it's
it's
true.
just, like, I agree.
Which is so wild to me.
like
it's just crazy.
Just keep in mind, I agree, I like Akane too.
Yeah, but she's also Zero.
Yeah.
Well, a Zero.
Yeah. The last Zero.
Yeah, the most previous one. The most recent Zero. Yeah. And I like that they're bringing up Seven here.
Mm-hmm.
A little start. Junpei, like Seven, another participant from the second NONARY game.
Thank you.
you.
It's nice having, I really, really like this just because it's very casually being like, oh yeah, the other characters from the last game didn't disappear.
No,
like, everybody's still involved.
Yes.
Snake is obviously still a part of Clover's life,
this.
like, obviously.
Yeah. Actually, I think they've brought up almost everyone from the past game so far.
Because not Lotus.
No. We have not brought up Lotus yet. I hope she's doing okay.
I think that might be the only way.
Yeah, no, we haven't.
Yep, everybody else though.
Yeah, because we actually didn't figure out Lotus's connection with the second NONARY game whenever we played it.
No, because there was a different route.
There was a different route. Go down. Although I suspect that it was her daughter.
Yeah, it was her daughter.
Which seems pretty obvious.
Which means her daughter may have been, actually, almost definitely.
Her daughter was there.
Her daughter was recruited by Alice. So
yeah,
this is still involved.
All right, yeah, there we go. That connection has been made.
There we go.
Yes. Akane, one of the other people behind the second NONARY game. I'm not gonna reveal. Yeah. Seven was a Japanese policeman, which was probably...
No, they did reveal it, basically. They're like, she was behind the second NONARY game.
Is that what
they literally
said?
It just said it right there.
She said behind it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought she said... Okay. Yeah, exactly. Seven was a Japanese policeman, which is probably how Alice got in touch with him. Anyway, that did it. My brother and I agreed to join the SOIS. For the next couple months, all we did was train. Half of the time, it was general knowledge and technical skills an SOIS agent needed, and the other half was learning to strengthen our Esper abilities. They'd actually known about Espers for quite a while, and had a lot of techniques that helped us get better and stronger. After several months of hard work, we were finally ready for our first field missions. Mine was an infiltration. My brother stayed at the base so I could relay information back through him.
Oh, poor Light. That sucks.
That really does suck. I was supposed to sneak into a research facility, posing as one of their workers, and then use the morphogenetic field to transmit what I found back to my brother. But everything went wrong. It was a trap. The whole research facility was fake, and I got captured. Alice had to come and rescue me. I'd been sending information about the inside of the facility to my brother, and Alice used that information to come in and find me. As soon as she got there, she picked me up and carried me out. I was relieved and happy to be alive and free, but I also felt ashamed and miserable. While she was carrying me back out, I started to cry. She was just so cool, and I wasn't. I wanted to be just like her. So from that day onward, I did everything I could to be more like Alice. Our infiltration ended in failure, but we did manage to get something useful. In fact, we were able to figure out where the headquarters was. The directors decided that December 25th, 2028 would be the day we would strike. This time, I promised myself we wouldn't screw it up. I was finally going to get some answers about something that had been with me for most of my life. But then, on December 22nd, 3 days before the raid, Alice and I were attacked by people Alice and I were attacked by people in gas masks while we were going over our plans. That is different. Not a single person. Accomplices. And when you woke up, you were in the warehouse.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, now we've got corroborated information from Alice.
Yep.
And
check. That
Clover.
means Alice wasn't manipulating us in that one line. So everything they both said is true.
Yep.
Unless they have a joint crazy story, but no, everything they said is true.
Everything's true.
So
wow,
good. And also now we know a little bit of like the fact that Snake/Light is an SOIS agent.
Yes.
Apparently 7 is working with the SOIS.
Yeah, or at least some sort of contact with them.
Yeah.
Yes. And then Junpei wasn't involved. Connie obviously wasn't involved. Aoya wasn't involved. And then Lotus is probably indirectly involved because of her daughter.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
So good to get an update on what they're all doing.
Love it.
Yeah.
I love bringing all those characters back into this. That is so cool. Okay.
All of that talking seemed to have tired Clover out. She sighed, and her
me
long
too.
hair. Yeah, I know. Well done.
Thanks.
She sighed, and her long hair swayed as she moved. So we're kind of on a Clover route.
We are
effectively.
Yeah, it is a Clover route. Hey, I've got a few questions.
What are they?
Well, first off, your powers, I guess. I'm guessing you can't use them right now?
Yeah, I'm not really sure why. I've been sending my brother messages ever since I woke up, but...
Oh, that's really sad.
That's super sad.
Oh, no.
Oh, no response?
If there was another Esper here, they could make me stronger. But that's just wishful thinking. Wait.
Yeah, smart.
Well, if there's someone else who's stronger than me, then they kind of absorb my powers. Maybe... No, never mind. That's probably not it.
It's Junpei?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a stronger Esper than her.
Oh, 100%.
Well, yeah, because he did the thing.
Yeah, but I mean, it's way more likely that it's just that Snake doesn't exist anymore.
Oh.
Like, if we're being honest.
He got.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
no.
And it's the fucking future.
Yeah, no, not that he got. That
because he's fucking
he
dead.
He died miserably and alone of Radical 6 sometime in the past.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that's so tragic.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It's way more likely he's dead.
She's possibly just projecting to nothing. Yeah. Oh, no.
So while she thinks she's getting no response just because she's hitting a wall, it's actually because there's nobody on the other end to pick up.
Oh, no. Oh, no, that's so sad. Fuck. All right, continue. Oh.
This clearly hasn't occurred to her, though, so we're gonna leave it be.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. Right. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Right, whatever. I have some other questions, so moving on. I think I understand what Alice was talking about now. They were trying to spread that virus, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, who are they?
Well, I can't tell you that.
What? Why not? You told me all that other stuff, but this is too much?
Well, Alice would be mad at me.
I already told you I wouldn't tell her.
But...
Fine.
Let me rephrase. When are they going to do it?
Well, if we knew that, we wouldn't have gone to all that trouble.
So you don't know?
No, all we know is soon.
But that could mean just about anything.
Yeah, it could be next week or next month or even next year. Or it could have happened already.
Wait. You mean they might have already released the virus?
Wouldn't that make the most
I mean,
sense?
kind of, yes.
Like, how about this room? Or that newspaper
Yeah.
article? And the 3 people who were put in cold sleep.
Are you saying you, me, and Alice were frozen and the pandemic happened while we were on ice? Wait. No, that doesn't make sense. Nobody else has heard of Radical 6 either.
Maybe they're lying.
Yeah. Really? All 6 of them?
Well, if Kay really does have memory loss, then it's only 5. Quark is out too.
So you're saying Tenmyoji, Dio, Phi, and Luna are all lying? I guess they are a little suspicious.
Right?
And what's their motive?
For lying? How would I know?
Then what's the motive for a terrorist organization to start a pandemic?
I heard it was something about purifying the unclean?
Purifying the unclean?
Oh, unclean. Unclean, unclean, unclean.
What? What are you doing?
Shut up. Just hold on a
Wow,
minute.
she's accessing her memory
This
palace.
close to remembering.
Yeah.
Mind palace.
Mind palace.
Unclean, clean, een.
What?
What?
She leapt up, suddenly excited.
Makes sense to her.
Neostigmine.
Oh! There we go. Neo what?
Did you forget it already? I'm talking about this stuff.
As she spoke, she pulled something out of her pocket.
Yep.
It was the injection gun, complete with a vial of medication.
Oh, right. I remember that. It was in the safe in the treatment center, right?
Yeah,
I didn't have any idea what it was, though, so I gave it to you.
exactly.
Are you saying you've heard about this neostigmine stuff before?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just remembered.
You remembered?
My brother told me about that. Neostigmine is a type of choline esterase inhibitor. That means it's a sort of antidote for tubocurine.
Nice. Nice. Sorry, but I still don't get it.
How easy do I have to make it?
You gotta really lay it out for him.
Okay, fine. I'll start at the top, all right? The stuff I've got in here is neostigmine, which counteracts the muscle relaxant tubocurine.
So you can get stuck by your bracelet and then still be fine.
Yep.
So it's a single get out of jail free card.
Yep.
Following me?
Tubocurine is the poison in our bracelets, right?
Right. It's the second thing we get injected with if we're penalized.
So you get... Yeah.
So the soap reel will knock you out, but this will save you.
Yep.
So hypothetically, this could be the counteractant
9 minutes later, the tubocurine is
to
injected.
that
numbing
branch where
respiratory
Sigma's dying but
muscles.
not yet dead. I think it is.
So,
but it's
like,
hypothetical.
so you
That
can
hypothetically
you
could
get
save
knocked
us.
out, get this injected, and then... Like, do you have to have tubocurine injected first and then have the neostigmine injected? Because it has to counteract it.
Yeah, I think basically...
So you basically have to wait 9 minutes until the tubocurine
and then
hits you and
click.
then hit it.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
I guess you could say.
It'll really take your breath away.
Yes, it will. So you're saying this neostigmine keeps it from working?
Yes! Oh my god, how many times are you going to make me say it?
So we can just inject ourselves with this if we get penalized.
Yeah! We don't have to die. We're gonna be okay. We can only pull the trigger once, though.
Now, here's the next question. Can we take the neostigmine
And duplicate
and
it.
duplicate it?
Well,
and
not
then-
in this route.
No, we can't.
So the real question is, does it show up in any other route?
Oh,
It should. There's
yeah.
that one route where the others went into the treatment center, so it
That's
should
true.
be in play
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
That means we can only use it on one person.
Yeah.
So this could potentially cure us.
This
though,
could potentially
in
save us in that route where we're dying.
Yes.
So hopefully, whenever we reach the end of this route, that will be open.
that. Oh God,
Yeah.
I hope. Yes. Well, it's still good news. This means one of us can break the rules once. Like, let's see.
The best way to use it would be for sneaking through the number 9 door. If somebody gets 9 points, they can open it, right? With this stuff, somebody who doesn't have 9 points could still leave with them. Anyway, I'm gonna go tell Alice.
What? Hey, Clover, wait! Clover! We have more questions.
It was too late. Clover had already was already on the lift and gone.
Okay, all right. Damn.
I was, I think understandably, upset. With no stairs, my only choice was to wait for the lift to come back down.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
As soon as as it was back, I jumped on and headed upstairs. Jesus.
That's all right, I understand. I've been tripping on my words, too.
Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, no. What? Not you?
Okay, she has eye shines, so let's see. Let's
Okay.
see. Maybe she's just distressed.
Yeah, let's see what's wrong. Vi! Where did Clover go?
Well,
Vi, can you hear me?
yeah.
Shit.
She didn't say anything. Just stared at me with her mouth half open.
Oh, no.
Her eyes seemed slightly glazed, and her body was unnaturally stiff.
I got chills. Vi?
I grabbed a shoulder and shook her gently. Slowly, she raised her arm, fingers drooping limply from it. She gestured towards the exit that led away from the warehouse.
That way? She went out that door?
Fi's only answer was a slow, shallow nod.
Oh my god. Right, got it. Thanks.
Sigma, wait!
No, you're just gonna fucking leave her there?
I headed for the exit, then paused.
Yeah,
Good.
thank you. You look pretty tired. Get some rest, alright? Oh my... Dude.
Still no response.
Don't be so dense.
There's something odd about her, but catching Clover seems like more of a priority.
No.
I turned back around and jogged out the door, towards the treatment center.
Oh my god. Oh my god, dude.
Dude!
He said he's a paramedic. Didn't he say that? He's like, you shouldn't have picked a fight with a paramedic. To Temioji.
No.
Was it? Oh, I see. It was a joke. It was a joke.
It was a joke. He sent him home in an ambulance, and he says you shouldn't have...
yeah, and then ambulance. Yeah. Wow, it's like 2 episodes ago. What does he do? What does he do?
We don't have an explanation,
We still
but
don't know
he
what he
definitely
does.
didn't say he was a paramedic.
No, it was a joke. But what is he? Oh, god damn it, stigma. Stigma.
God damn it, stigma.
Huh? This is weird. Where's everyone?
I'd assumed Alice would be in the treatment center, but Clover would have gone there too. Jesus Christ.
We can't.
So Clover
fucking
would have
function.
gone there to find her, but the room was empty. Luna and Tenmyoji were gone too.
They left Quark, and the readout on his pod said his vital signs were still normal. Okay.
As far as I could tell, he was still asleep.
He's still in the pod?
Yeah.
Fine. Guess it's time to go look somewhere else. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening?
I'm gonna throw this into play just because it's something that I think about every route. And I think I'm gonna leave it for all of you for next time. Here's the deal.
Yes.
Right? 3 white doors.
Yes.
We've done 2 of them.
Yes.
You only in this game ever go through a puzzle room once. So,
okay.
Every route that isn't the one route that goes through that white door is at some point gonna end before the white doors. Every one.
Wait, what? Wait, so...
We've done 2 of the white doors.
Yes, that's
There's
true.
only 3 white doors.
Yes.
Right?
There's one more left
One
to do.
more white door.
Yes.
Okay. But we haven't in any of this game beaten a puzzle room twice.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, that means there's only one more white door that we can go into in a route.
Right.
Which means every route that doesn't go through that door doesn't go through that door. So the fun game is this the route where we go through the white door? Or is something gonna happen before we go through the white door?
Oh, you're right.
I'm not saying that's necessarily gonna happen.
It's like
I'm just
a little
saying,
meta, but like,
but the whole dang game's meta.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
The game is very meta and self-aware.
The game makes you kind of think about it. So that's not necessarily true. what I just said, but I am saying that it is a fun game to play
Is
whenever
this one
you're
with-
approaching the route. Is this a white door route, or is this
a
something
dead end?
else?
Yeah, or not a dead end, but
Yeah.
something else is gonna occur. Oh shit.
So we'll see. We don't necessarily know. We don't know. I'm just saying that you should think about that for next time, everybody.
So we're gonna find out next time.
All right. See you, folks.
Bye.
Bye.